so I had to start recording because, oh, actually there's 2 nomads. Perfect! Even though we just started putting some kids out into the world, this person is delightful because they have 37 intelligence already, and you are definitely going to be our new rancher, Natalie. Let me go ahead and make sure that you have a place to live, but at the same time, Clotilda also needs a job and a home, so you are also going to be a rancher. And where did you go? Did you? Oh, you got behind me. And there we go. Alright, welcome to the village. Let me make sure that you have a place to stay, because that is just super important. Oh, and actually, yeah, now that I'm thinking about it, I just woke up, so I'm still trying to get my head on straight. Let me go ahead and turn those pens into actual villager pens. We already have at least 2 of the tokens. That and there. Okay, so now they will actually have something to do as well. Let's see, sheepies. Hey, sheep. Aha. And then chickens. Hey, chicks. Lovely. Okay. Excellent. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and pick up those eggs because the villagers aren't going to care for them a whole lot. And maybe we'll just toss a few in here. Nah, okay, they'll pick those up. Alright, well, we have a start, and I just realized we're going to need a whole ton more wheat, probably, because, yeah, our animals are going to need food, too. But, okay, so we have a little bit of wheat. Okay, we're not doing terribly. We don't have any beets, and we are really low on potatoes, though, so we may still need to do some farmer tweaking. Now, I wanted to double check that I had enough houses for my villagers, and so I just went ahead and made a couple more inside the mountain. Looks like I already have a home too. I've only picked up a few more emeralds, not too many. Let's grab a few more, just in case. Just so that way I can actually buy a couple of larger homes. Okay, so we are going to need, we have a house too. Let's see, let's grab another house for, which is a 6. Let's grab a 6, because we're going to need some of those at some point as well. Got 27 more. Anything else I want to get? There we go. Okay, so we should be good there. Did I use up? Oh, there you are. Okay. Thank you, 1.12. Alright, so now that I have all of this stuff, I'm going to put the 6 home back in there. We're not ready for that yet. And it's nighttime again. Let's go ahead and I'm going to wait for 2 seconds on the sheep, on the cows and the pigs, and we'll take a look inside real quick, see how things are going. Oh yeah, let's go ahead and put these houses down. I will get to you. Don't worry. Still thinking about it. Okay, so they're pretty standard. Oh, I did a tiny bit more work in the library, not a whole ton. Put down a couple more rugs. Added this nice long table right here as well. Might put another couple of like desks or something right here too. And yeah, so the villagers have been very, very happy with the library, and that makes me very, very happy. So let's go ahead and put these other homes up here. So we have another 2 house, and I'll work on the roof here. I do like the fact that this is a little bit wider of a corridor, so I did extend the logs a bit. I can't do it on the other side, unfortunately, just because there's just not enough room, but yeah, it'll be fine. All right. So then we have a 4 house. Yep, perfect. Yay, more homes for our lovely villagers. I also need to make 1 more banner. I decided since there was enough room here to add some windows, I wasn't able to extend this all the way over here because, as you can see, the area ends right here. I mean, I could have fixed that, but kind of didn't feel like it, so I'm like, oh, maybe I'll do one small apartment and 1 larger one. And this one had windows, and since it's not always nice just to peek in on everyone while they're sleeping, I added some curtains. So I need to get a little bit more red dye so I can make some red wool, so I can make a red banner. Okay, we'll get to that. So let's see, today's task is the butchers, and I do want to put it right here. It's a little far from the kitchen, but I think it'll work. It's either that or I put the butchers just like shoved in here, which I could do, but at the same time I also want to use up this space with something useful, so yeah, we'll go ahead and put the butcher right here, and it's still close enough to the storage area where they will not have to go very far. So let's go ahead and get started on digging that out. I also wanted to take a quick look and see how our animals are doing, and we have our first villager chicken. Hi, chicken. Yay. Okay, this makes me really happy. And we're going to be starting to get eggs soon as well, which we'll be able to trade. We are already getting sheep, or we're already getting wool. And any baby sheep? No. Okay, so we need to get that butcher in there, so that way we can get some baby sheep and actually get some villager animals. That way we can make villager food and get all sorts of villager stuffs and make all of our villagers happy. So I have dug it out a bit. Let's go ahead and already put one of those item frames right there. Now, just to give it a little bit of ventilation, we're gonna put some iron bars right there instead of glass panes, and instead, I think we might put some glass panes. Where do I want them? I know it's kind of odd, but I do sort of want the butchers to be able to see what's going on over there. So maybe, do I want to move the doorway? I don't really want to move the doorway. Is that good enough? Maybe I'll do one more down here. Yeah. And the butcher will be able to see kind of how the cows are doing and if his services are needed. So then right here we're going to put a nice clean oak door. Although actually first I need to put down some oak planks. Or at least an oak plank, so that way it's just not sitting on the ground. Because well, let's see, what do I want the floor to be? I think I want the floor to be stone brick instead, so let's do that. And break this. Okay. Stone brick. Alright. Yeah, I'm not sure what exactly would be more sanitary for a butcher. I mean, granted, it's not like tile or... I could do concrete, but it doesn't really fit as much with the aesthetic? The type of village that we have here. So let's just go ahead and go with the stone tile. I mean, it looks... oh wait, no! I know what I was going to do! I have it in my inventory. My brain is being silly today, so let's go ahead and do this instead. Instead of those, we have... Where'd you go? These stone slabs. Yes. They look a little bit less porous, but they still have kind of a nice, light, clean look. There is a ghost block somewhere. Aha! There you are. I knew you existed. Okay, so yeah, we are going to go with these. Okay, that's a pretty clean floor, which is really important when you're working with food. So in this case, I thought about doing oak walls, but I think since this is all stone, maybe we will stick with stone brick for the walls. Let's go ahead and get that in. Do that. And I also want to add a couple of details. So I'll keep going with this. I'm just kind of getting a general idea of what's going on here. So then I also have some redstone, which is going to be our hanging slabs of meat, which are going to go... Oh, where do I want them to go? There's the door right there. We don't want them to go right over the door. So maybe over here? Kind of on this side? Yeah. So we'll have some nice meat hanging down. And since it's just kind of a thing... Oh, we don't want it too symmetrical though. So, there'll just be a little bit of drippage. Maybe one in the corner there where somebody missed a spot. I mean, because it's going to stay... as I said, it's going to stay pretty clean in here. So, I mean, there won't have been a lot of time for the drippings to get onto the floor before they're cleaned up. So, a little bit right there, a little bit goes a long way. We don't want to create too many straight lines as it is. And then also, we are just going to put in... Let's see... Maybe a little work area back here. And put that right there. That way they have some place to work on. And then maybe put some leather over here. Hello, phone. And I wanted to just kind of, display the goods a little bit. Maybe I'll put in some more... Oh yeah, I'll put out some more of these and put some meat in them. So that way we can really tell what the butcher does. Might be a little ham-fisted, but we'll make it work. And then also, just for funsies, maybe I'll put a second furnace there, maybe I won't. But I do want... I mean, the butcher's not going to use it, but it makes sense to put meat in a furnace. So anyway, that's just what we're going to put there. Let me know what you think, if it belongs or not. But here it is. Alright, well, I'm going to continue working on the inside here, and it's a little bit... well... It's actually not that small, comparatively. Especially since the only thing that the butcher needs in here is the butcher token. So let's go ahead and finish this up, and then we have our two nomads that our two children have grown up that we had last episode that we were going to turn into our ranchers. And so yeah, at least one of them is going to become the butcher, and I think we're going to go ahead and get a guard. Because I noticed a couple zombies around here. There aren't a whole lot of people online, which means that we are going to get the brunt of the mobs. And yeah, let's go ahead and try and keep it safe over here and start getting some guards. And that way, when the necromancer comes as well, we will have a way to defend ourselves. So let's go ahead and do that. And well, yeah, I'll be right back. One thing at a time. Perfect. Okay, now I need to find one of our lovely nomad, or I keep calling them that. You, Paige, are going to be our new butcher. How's that? And then, let's see, I have Snowden Croft. Now you look like you want to be a soldier. I'm pretty sure you want to be a soldier. I do not have the tokens in there. Let's go ahead and perfect, we're heading in the same direction. Let's go ahead and soldierify you. Where'd you go? There you are. Okay. Don't run away from your destiny. We couldn't make you a rancher. I'm sorry that didn't work. But you still have a task. Yeah, get over here. Okay. There we go. Welcome, Snowden. You are our very first guard. And yes, you're going to be very useful to this village. So serve, protect, get yourself geared up. I know there's gear in the training hall. Let's go get it. Oh, our butcher just grabbed a sheep. Ooh. That's exciting. Alright. Are you taking the long way? Actually, it's not necessarily the long way, I guess. So here we go. Back to... Oh, hello, Stone. Back to the storage area. Taking the scenic route. I should probably finish this area right here, too. And maybe put in some more houses or something. All right. So there's 2 raw mutton in there. Anything in those chests? Nope. All right. So hopefully our chef will actually start grabbing those. Somebody left the chest open. Oh, silly. Okay. And hopefully start getting some meat for this village because that would be awesome. So I came up here and grabbed 1 heart from this room. And there's some heart particles right here, but I go inside. I don't see a heart. Oh, there it is. Silly hidden heart. Okay, so I want to get a couple more villagers in, and our likelihood of getting more nomads is getting a little bit slimmer as time goes on. So, in this new room, we obviously have 4 available beds. I'm going to go ahead and make 2 new kids. Now, eventually, yeah, I think soon enough I'm going to have to start working on getting a teacher, so that way when we get more kids, they can be smarter instead of growing up and then becoming smart. Looks like we got plenty of seeds here, so let's go ahead and when those kids grow up, I think we're actually going to get a few more... That's a good question, actually. I can get a couple more lumberjacks, which would actually be helpful as far as getting wood to trade with. We can probably get some more guards as well. I will want to build a guard house. I'm not sure exactly when I'm going to do that, but maybe soon. A farmer would be nice. Always good to have more food. But yeah, maybe a teacher. Maybe I'll start building a school next. I also went ahead and added the cow and pig tokens, so that way our farmers will actually have a little bit more to do. Right now they were just kind of stuck. Probably not doing a whole lot because there weren't any sheep to feed or breed or anything. I do have one question though. Okay, so I can't tell him not to take potatoes or beets. Let's help you out there just a little bit. There you go. Apparently they're having a little trouble with that corner, but you know what? That's okay. All right, so our ranchers are going to keep themselves busy. Our butcher's going to keep butchering. And yeah, we have plenty of seeds for the chickens. We have tons of carrots, which hopefully they'll take for the pigs. And we may need to up our wheat production now that I think of it, actually, because we're going to need that for both our sheep and our cows. So maybe I will go ahead. What are you doing? Doing anything but harvesting carrots. So let's go ahead and switch off. I don't know. Let's see. How about you just do wheat? That sound good? Yeah, that sounds good. We're not even gonna have you till. I think this is just what we're gonna have you do. Okay, so actually looks like we're getting a decent, well, we have several people working on wheat, but it never hurts to have an extra person because we're going to need it, because eventually these animals are going to turn into villager animals, and we want to make sure that they have plenty of food in order to make more animals and to stay alive. So behind this door are two small children that have been chasing each other. They chase each other into this room and then they chase each other into here. Kind of waiting for them to come out. Okay, there's one. They're kind of playing a game of tag. It's super cute. I love it. Two twins. One other thing that I realized I forgot to do is with our butcher, we need to turn off the crafting of leather items because we want to get that villager leather so that way we can actually trade it with the merchant at some point. And yeah, so we don't want them making a whole ton of leather armor that our villagers really just aren't going to use. And the last thing that I remembered right now is I'm starting to get a whole bunch of non-villager milk. So until I've been getting the villager buckets, but until we actually start getting some villager cows, I am going to turn off milking cows because it's obviously not working. And yeah, so we'll wait until we actually get some villager cows and then we will start making some villager milk. So I cut out some footage earlier just so you weren't watching me do things like explaining every single step of the process of everything. So anyway, here is the lovely little butchers that I have right here. Still have my view into the cow pen. Have my little selection of meat showing off. And yeah, I'm relatively happy with it. Might do a little bit more work on some of the interior, but for now, I think I like it. The nice thing though is that we are actually starting to get some villager animals. Not here in the cow pen. Sometimes it takes a generation or two for them to actually become villager animals. But yeah, most of our chickens should be villager animals. Looks like all of them are. Excellent, lovely. And we have so many seeds, they will never go hungry in theory, as long as the ranchers do their job. Most of the pigs, except for one, and then a number of the sheep. Yeah, okay, so this makes me super happy. Yay, we're gonna start getting meat, and eventually once this is definitely not going to be enough for our entire village, so I'm thinking about maybe eventually doing some additional pens similar to that over here on the other side as well, or we'll find some place to put them. Maybe we'll find a different section of the mountain to dig into and make some more pens there, because we need food, and yeah, we're gonna definitely need more wheat. I'm probably gonna get some more farmers as time goes on. The other thing that I want to do real quick is to get the merchant token, because I am sick and tired of following that dude around. Whoa, hello. I would like to speak with one of you. Thank you. Okay, well, great. All right, where is the merchant pen? Right, that's 44. Okay, once upon a time it was only 27 emeralds, but then we all grew up. All right, so emeralds. And where'd you go? There you are. Aha. Gimme, gimme, gimme. That lovely thing right there. Okay, perfect. So I've managed to get a few more emeralds. Again, not as many as I would like, but we will get there. And I think, hopefully I was smart and left the item frames in here. I've been using this chest to kind of store my stuff when I need to make room for merchant stuff, and it looks like I don't have an item frame in there, but fortunately I do have plenty of leather. Let's go ahead and make like 10 more of these things. Leather is in here. And we're gonna do that. Well, maybe not 10, but as many as we can. 5 will do for now. All right, put those back. And doop, that. All right, merchant stall. Okay, so we can finally stop playing that silly little game. And here we go. And where do I want it? Do I want it on the top or on the side? It's a super important decision. Because it won't be symmetrical since this is even, but that's okay. We are just going to put it How about right there? Just that way nobody's running into it. Yay! Lovely! Okay, so hopefully our merchant will stay more or less in this area. I will keep an eye out for him, and yeah, that'll be great. Alright, our number of the profession tokens is dwindling a little bit, but they're still going to be handy. I need to get another miner, and I need to get that tavern going soon. I need a teacher. There's so many things that I still need because it's taking me a long time to get all of this done. But, oh, hello, Apple. Yeah, we will get there in time. I just noticed that my miners are really, really sad for some reason. So I don't know if it's just the lack of a variety of food or any sort of, or just the constant strain of living underground. Yeah, let's see. I mean, see, she's sleeping right now and she's still only at half happiness. So we need to figure out how to fix that, but we will get there in time. So yeah, we are we are in a pretty good spot right now. Fortunately, our guard is still out diligently patrolling the area. He's doing an excellent job. We just need to eventually probably find some more stuff for him to do. So yes, a barracks will be in order at some point in time as well. But for now, I'm going to go ahead and end the episode here. And I want to thank you all for joining me today. And if you enjoyed this episode, I would appreciate you hitting that like button. And if you're enjoying this series, feel free to subscribe and then you'll get to see all the new videos that come out when I eventually put them out. So yes, anyway, thanks again for joining me. And I hope that you have an absolutely lovely day. Bye-bye.